Welcome back to 630. Joining me now is Angela Hager, and we're going to learn a little bit about a man who's been a part of a Naperville institution for half a century.
Yes, Al Carius came to North Central College in the fall of 1966. And what's really amazing about that is he was still running professionally at the same time. He was running for the University of Chicago Track Club, which was a highly competitive group and very well respected throughout the entire country.
Well, now I heard Al has a philosophy.
Yes, run for fun and personal best. It really does define the program that he has built at North Central, and the impact of that motto extends beyond him and even beyond the college.
How exciting. Let's take a look at Al's story.
Alan Carius, Al, was a product of his upbringing in his hometown of Morton, Illinois. And while Al earned a varsity letter in football and basketball, he excelled in cross country and track. After graduation, he experienced a disappointing few months at a Division I school in Kansas before he transferred to the University of Illinois. During his postgraduate experience with the legendary Ted Hayden of the University of Chicago Track Club, Al learned of Hayden's philosophy of what can the sport do for the athlete. It deeply resonated with Al.
I've had good teachers and not so good teachers. I've had great coaches and not so great coaches, but they all help you to become, who you are.
The year was 1966. Lyndon Johnson was president. The Vietnam War had just begun, and the world was changing. Al Carius took a coaching job at North Central College, never dreaming he would be there for 50 years and more.
And he only had 6-7 guys on the team to begin with, and so he was the best one by far. And so he ran with them every day.
That hard work paid off for Al and his team as they won their first CCIW cross-country title in 1968, beginning a legacy of wins that now spans 50 years. His philosophy of run for fun and personal best was working.
Never found a better way to describe what we do as runners. It's certainly the guiding principle of the program that I've tried to run here at Naperville North, and I just can't come up with a better term than run for fun and personal best.
That simple yet elusive mantra has led the North Central Cardinal runners to an unprecedented record and national recognition.
And the fact that Al's been here a half a century, when you think about it, it boggles the imagination. A half a century, one man coaching at one school.
When he says run for fun and personal best, that's really what spawned the running boom, really, of the last 20 years. It's not about how fast you are compared to the world record holder, It's about people participating, having a good time, and trying to run their best times.
Part of Al's influence included simple gestures of motivation to keep his runners focused on what was important.
Morning runs was a time where we could run at a pace slow enough everyone could talk and everyone could relax and have a good time. And Al would always say that his dad always told him that if you're in a position to help someone you don't, you ought not to be in that position.
Dan Iverson became a teacher and coach at Naperville North High School, extending the legacy of Al's attitude, culture, and mantra. In 1999, the USA Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association named Al its Coach of the Century. The Cardinals closed the 20th century with an impressive 16 national championships and began the new century by capturing first place in the inaugural CCIW Indoor Track and Field Championship. And they've held on to it ever since. But success does not come without challenges.
So my experience was a little different because we kind of struggled the first couple of years.
In 2005, Coach Al Carius found his philosophy tested as his famed cross-country team struggled and finished 12th at nationals, the worst finish in college history. Taking a page from his old playbook, Al remained positive and encouraged his young team.
It's kind of hard not to be confident when you see your coach and even he's still kind of plowing through and he's got that confidence in you.
Though Al relied upon his positive attitude to push through this challenge, he recognized the need to change.
He said he found some people who were just thrilled with being part of the team, but not willing to put out the maximum amount of effort. And he's saying, I really have to rethink this. I need to break this program into freshman, JV, varsity, or you know, A team, B team, and whatever. I found that really interesting, that that a person with this record of success would have actually rethought a lot of his coaching philosophy after 4 decades of doing it.
The team went back to basics, and in 2009 captured a new D3 record, the largest margin of victory at a national meet. That record still stands today, and all 7 competing runners earned All-America status. This was the first leg of the Triple Crown, with both indoor and outdoor track and field national titles in 2010. The Cardinals went on to win 4 out of 7 NCAA cross-country championships between 2009 and 2015. For their 2011 national championship, then Governor Pat Quinn declared Friday, January 6, 2012, as North Central College Cardinals Men's Cross Country Day in Illinois. Al Carius has not only seen the world change throughout 50 years of coaching and teaching, he has also seen North Central grow to include a state-of-the-art indoor track named in his honor. It was the site of the 2013 NCAA National Indoor Track and Field Championships.
It is a rare and it is a special thing to have somebody who can have such an impact on individuals over such a long period of time that it actually changes the legacy, changes the story that is North Central College. I can tell you that North Central College would not be the same without the impact and the legacy of Al Carius.
People sometimes will forget exactly what you say, but they don't forget how you make them feel, and certainly that was true with Al. That there's, I mean, I still, I will never forget how he made me feel that first day.
As Al Carius celebrates 50 years of coaching at North Central College, he takes pride in the meaning of influence. But his influence is more than the runners he has coached. It extends to both men and women athletes and students, coaches, faculty, and community members, forever changed because of this program and a coach named Al Carius.